Alright, and on to the combo base version of the deck for you guys. I didn't want the videos to be too long, so I broke them up so that you can see each of the builds in their entirety separately so that you won't have to endure any painful chafing that you didn't want to hear. With the combo base version, you would not play the fuzzy. In this, you would use generic extenders to combo off. You basically, just like in the previous deck, you just want to get 3 level 4 monsters on board, with one of them at least being a winged beast, so that you can have full combo. Like I said, I found that playing 1 copy of Pain Lenius is excellent, as it can only be special summoned once per turn. You would then play 1 copy of Silent Boots, 1 Zephyros the Elite, 1 Dianethrium, 3 copies of Vanishing Lenius, 2 copies of Mimicry Lenius because it's a normal summon. Vanishing gets you the extension from hand. 2 copies of Tribute Lenius, the best normal summon among all the Raidraptors. 1 copy of Singing Lenius, 1 Abyss Actor Curtain Riser, 1 Badolce Petting Cess, 2 Raider's Wing. 2 in this, simply because you want the Rusty's effect to always be live. You always want a card to dump, so having 3 in deck means even if you open up double Raider's Wing or Raider's Wing and Boots, you still have a card to dump, so you can set your Shade Brigandine or rank up Magic. 2 copies of the Strangle Lenius, excellent extender. 1 copy of the ZS Armored Sage, so 1 to a 1 monster on board. It's another special summon. Raidraptor's Nest, excellent. +1 or recovery from the graveyard. The Readiness, you don't have to play the Readiness, you can actually cut this, but I just have it here so you guys know that if you are forced to go first, you can then send this to the graveyard and set up for you not being able to get OTK'd during your opponent's turn 2 if they have an or is playing an OTK style deck. And then your additional extender would be Shade Brigandine. Any 2 special summons and a normal, any 2 special summons is full combo in this combo version. Whether you go Curtain Riser and Petting Cessa, Dianethrium, Curtain Riser, Dianethrium, Petting Cessa, Dianethrium, ZS, Petting Cessa, ZS, Curtain Riser, ZS, Vanishing Lenius and Raider's Wing is also full combo. The combo is going to end a little differently. You would end on an Ultimate Falcon by going Vanishing and Raider's Wing. And a special summon and Tribute Lenius is also full combo, as it just shortcuts you having to add the tribute. You would special summon, let's say you use Petting Cessa, you would normal summon Tribute, dump the Mimicry, get Nest. Nest acts as the 3rd extender, and that is full combo. You would just overlay Petting Cessa with Tribute Lenius into 4 Strix, add, use Nest, and it's irrelevant after that. You would have 3 monsters on board to link so that you can special summon out the Zephyros, and it's irrelevant, being full combo. In the extra deck, you are going to need 2 4 Strix at least, 1 Raider's Knight, Stranger Falcon. You don't have to play the Revolution Falcon. You can actually cut this. I just have it in there so that you can see it can be special summon. The 1 copy of Revolution Falcon Air Raid, you won't need either. You can actually cut the 2 of these, but if you want to play them, that's fine. The Arsenal Falcon would be mandatory combo wise. The Satellite Cannon Falcon, you don't necessarily have to play either. The Ultimate Falcon is mandatory combo wise. The Y Strix is mandatory combo wise, and Rusty is also mandatory combo wise. You don't have to play them, and if you don't, you would understand why it is combo mandatory. This is the combo version of the deck. You can fill this out just like I showed you with the pure version with hand traps, more rank up magics for extension. It's going to be up to you in terms of what you play as rank up magics. Because you're playing Wise Strix, Rusty with boots, the 3 rank up magics that you would utilize, going to show you, add them in for you, would be 1 launch and 2, along with, you can also play the rank up magic skip force. Where is it? Sorry, it's 4 of them. Where is it? Search. There we go. Skip force is actually 4 that you would play. You don't actually have to play the launch if you want to incorporate the Caliuga into the extra deck. So you can actually cut launch and it would actually be 3 as I called it earlier. And skip force. You can then play Dark Rebellion and Caliuga in the extra deck if you like. If so, you can cut the skip force, but skip force you can use in one of the combos that you play in the pure build where you make Wise Strix and then go into Raider's Night, go into your 5 to get your skip force, and then go into your 7 so you can have a multi-attacker with your Arsenal Falcon, as well as special summon out any Raidraptor from your deck and further extend from there. But with this so far, you would actually be able to play Dark Rebellion as well as Dark Requiem and Caliuga. You'd be able to play those 3 in the extra deck. Let me see if I can find those for you guys to add so you can see how the extra deck would look. Should be able to find Dark Rebellion and Requiem off of this. Wow, they don't even have them attached? Alright, I gotta type in Dark Rebellion. Alright, Dark Rebellion, Dark Requiem. You can also get out the Arc Rebellion out of the extra deck, and then the Caliuga. There we go. And this is what the extra deck would look like combo wise. For the combo version, there's also a 1-card version, a 1-card combo that you can put into the deck that I play in my version, and I'll show you guys that in the next video. Alright guys, this is the combo video for the Raidraptor combo deck profile, and I'll be doing 2 combos for you guys, doing the combo from a 2-card starter as well as a 1-card starter. I'll be using my version of Raidraptors to combo off and show you guys how it looks going full combo with a 1-card starter and the 2-card starter. Alright, we have our 3 level 4s that we can summon out. This is your basic starter for any Raidraptor combo, just 3 level 4 Raidraptors. Usually you can actually sub 2 of them out to make 4 Strix and leave the face up level 4 Wing Beast in play. But we'll start, we'll go vanishing so we can special summon out, oh crap, did that wrong. Supposed to actually special summon out the ZS Armored Sage, but it doesn't matter. This is still full combo as we would just dump for Nest, because this is actually full combo. Vanishing Linnaeus and Tribute Linnaeus. We go get Nest and we get our 3rd piece that we need. So this would actually be your starter to go full combo. 2-card starter, Vanishing and Tribute. Vanishing and Raider's Wing is also a 2-card full combo as well. We go get Pain, target the Tribute. Any 2-card special summon as well is a starter. I would also do that combo for you guys so you can see, but I'll make this quick. We're gonna go 4 Strix. Keep in mind you don't have to put 4 Strix up there. I just placed it up there for the sake of the video. Then we're gonna add the Singing. Keep in mind we have a second 4 Strix to make. On that second 4 Strix you do want to add the Raider's Wing if you don't have it in hand or engraved. So now we're going to link away 4 Strix and the Singing so that we can get our Y Strix, and this is where we special summon out the Zephyros. Then we're going to make that second 4 Strix. Then we're going to detach so that we, and make sure you detach the Zephyros so that we can add that Raider's Wing. Then we're going to get our rank up magic, Phantom Knight's rank up magic force, and then we're going to utilize our Nest to summon out Zephyros. If for some reason you don't have Nest, then what you would have to do is send back the Strangle Lenius to hand, and then special summon it back out with Vanishing Lenius effect that you would special summon off of Arsenal Falcon. But we're going to continue the combo from here. Make all of your link plays first before you rank up. So you're going to go Zephyros and Y Strix. Rusty and Silent Boots get you your next 2 rank up magic. So we're going to send Boots to Grave, and we're going to set the rank up magic launch. Then use Boots to get our 3rd rank up magic. Because we opened with Shade Brigadier, this makes the combo even better for Time Thief. We're going to set this one, and then we're going to now rank up. We're going to rank up by 3 so we can make, we're going to get rid of Pain, Zephyros, and Y Strix. And then we're going to make that Arsenal Falcon defense position so that Lightning Storm would have to target your back row and not all of your face-up monsters. We're going to use this effect, detach a material, so we can special summon out the Strangle Lenius straight from the deck to the field. Defense position, because remember you're going first. Then use this effect since you have an overlay material on your Arsenal Falcon, and special summon back a level 4 Raidraptor from the graveyard. You will tribute Lenius, doesn't really matter. Defense position, then you can detach with Raider's Wing from your Arsenal Falcon, so you could have no materials, and place that in defense. You would make Dark Rebellion off of Raider's Wing and any of the level 4. You just want your Dark Rebellion to be equipped with the Raider's Wing so it cannot be targeted by card effects. You're going to place that in defense position. Try not to place it right under Rusty Brigadier, because if your opponent's playing what's it called, Mech Knights, then they're going to get 2 off of the odd if they can clear these out with a quick play spell card before the main phase. So you're going to make your Dark Rebellion, then you're going to go Shade Brigadier set, Shade Brigadier activate for that Time Thief, and then you're going to summon Time Thief in attack mode. The reason being is you can always jump your Time Thief whenever you're ready. You also have Call by the Grave, but you don't really need to play it. This is full combo right here. Time Thief, Arsenal Falcon, Dark Rebellion, and the Phantom Knight's Rusty Bradish. I'll end my turn so you guys can see how effective it is. The real way to play this combo is actually to make, we're going to go Time Thief's effect, is to go into Dark Requiem, first pop a card and have the monster negate and then stun the field. We got a spell card, so we have a trifecta. Our opponent is going to add, let's see what they add. We're not going to activate the Time Thief's effect as yet. They're going to draw, then they're going to search to add. Let's see what they add. They look like they want their either draw or domain. We're just going to give them the domain because we can pop it to show off the combo. There's domain's activation. Then we're going to go rank up magic just by 1 onto the Dark Rebellion. We can banish a 4 Strix. Dark Rebellion, so we can make the Requiem. And we're going to summon it into a zone Rusty Bradish points to, so we can pop. And now we have 3 monster effect negates. So if our opponent does decide to play a standard spell and we want to negate it, we can unstun the whole board. Before they end the main phase, we're going to rank up so we can clear the back row. But we're going, make sure you have, whenever you're doing this, always make sure, look at your R1 trigger and have it set to on so that you can chain your effects back to back. Usually if your opponent plays a card outright that you want to immediately stun, you would activate the rank up magic launch first and then every other effect afterwards so that they can resolve. I'm gonna jump, send that to banish him, draw an additional card so that every other effect resolves. Always activate your rank up magic launch first and then every other effect you can chain to it so that by the time they resolve they would not get negated. Now I can end my turn. The opponent is going to end their turn. They're on the end phase, then Caluga can go off and clear the back row. That's how this would look. And then Time Thief just comes back. Going to draw an additional card. Time Thief goes to work. We got a monster. Now we can assault the field. Battle. Time Thief, oh no, Rusty Bradish can take out the face down, and then that's game. Time Thief, Dark Requiem, and Caluga. And that's off of 2 normal Raidraptors. Vanishing and Tribute Lanius, full combo. Alright, hopefully we can actually open up with a 1-card starter or the 2-card starter using 2 generic special summons to go full combo. Oh, we got the 2 generic special summons for a full combo. We're gonna go Dynethrium and then ZS Armored Sage. Then we're going to go 4 Strix. We open with Shade Brigadine again, which makes the combo that much better. Getting that Time Thief. Tribute Lanius for our normal summon. Tribute Lanius. Don't Mimicry. Mimicry add. Then we're gonna go Nest. Nest. Add Pain. Pain target the tribute. Then we're going to link Pain and 4 Strix away into our Y Strix. Then we're going to special summon out the Zephyros. Then we're going to make our second copy of Forstrix. Then from there, Forstrix effect, we're going to detach the Zephyros, and because we don't have Raider's Wing as yet, we're going to add the copy of Raider's Wing to our hand. Then we would end up with our rank up magic, our first of 3 rank up magics. Then, like I always say, Zephyros, so that you can make your link plays before you exceed summon. Before you rank up, actually, sorry. Then you're going to go Rusty Bradish. Rusty Bradish in play, we're going to send the boots to grave so that we can set Phantom rank up magic the Phantom Knight's rank up magic launch. Then we're going to banish boots and get our 3rd rank up magic. Then we can finally rank up, and we're going to go rank up by 3. We're going to banish this, and a Forstrix. We're going to make that Arsenal Falcon. Like I said, we're going first, so defense position is always wise. Then uses effect, so we can special summon out. We're going to detach the Tribute Lenius, so we can special summon it back off of the Strangle Lenius effect. Defense position. Immediately when you special summon him out, you want to do that because you don't want to end up using Raider's Wing effect to detach and then you miss your opportunity to. Now Raider's Wing, detach. Then you're going to make that Dark Rebellion. Defense position. Rusty's going to ask you to pop. You're going to say no. Then you're going to go Shade Brigadier special summon, defense, then Time Thief in attack position. You can summon any of the other rank 4s depending on the field presence that you want to set up, but Time Thief is just keeping it simple as a disruptor. You're then going to set your 2nd rank up magic and end turn. Full combo again, Time Thief, Arsenal, Dark Rebellion, Rusty. Even if you can't make the Time Thief, full combo is actually just Arsenal and Dark Rebellion. Time Thief is just butter on the bread actually. Gonna end our turn with that, show you guys. Yes. No. We got a monster. They set 1 in the back. Now he wants to end on the main phase. We want to combo off. First off, what we're going to do is pop 1 in the back row so we don't have to use Kalyuga's effect. So first we're going to activate the rank up magic to go up by 1. We're going to banish the Y-Strix and rank up the Dark Rebellion into Requiem and pop. Rusty to pop that 1 in the back row, so that way the trap never activates. Then we're going to go, I mean, you don't even have to, you can actually save it for rank up. We're just going to, from here, we're just going to pass turn. It doesn't even make any sense stunning the board. We can save that for the following turn. We're just going to end our turn with that. Then we're going to go Time Thief effect to add another material, another monster. You can just switch this to attack position. I think that's about it. You'd usually have to wait unless we would have gotten a rocket. But we're going to battle from here. We're going to go Rusty. Then we're going to go Time Thief, Arsenal, And then Dark Requiem. We actually could have swung for game if we had ranked him up to Calyuga, but I just want to save it for his following turn for the stun. But if you do have a way to end the game, if you went Calyuga and they have a battle phase hand trap, then you wouldn't be able to activate Requiem's effect and negate it because Calyuga would be stunning the field. So it would be best to just leave them with 100, and during the following turn stun the board. It's going to kill them anyway, but you want to make sure that you keep Requiem's monster negate live always. If he had a hand trap to activate during the battle phase, you could have negated and then special summon back your Y-Strix from the graveyard. That's why I left it, and you would have had more than 100 attack points that he normally comes with Central of Arsenal Falcon in play to be able to kill them for game. But we're going to end the turn right there, still with the ability to stun the field, as well as 3 monster negates and a disruption to spin back a card. Time Thief's effect again, so we can equip. Ooh, we got a draw on that one. Okay, now he goes to add, and since he showed a card, I could ash it, but it's not necessary. We can just rank up from here, and I'm going to chain the Time Thief to that, so that Time Thief is assured to come back. No, I don't want to ash Time Thief. We're going to send a monster and a spell so we can draw one. There's our evenly. We're going to go Calyuga, stun that and the field. That negs it. No add. Anything he sets in the back row, come right back for a Time Thief. Still have your trifecta monster negates plus your ability to wipe out the back row. Time Thief effect goes off, you add, we get another monster and the battle. And it really doesn't matter. Monsters that can activate during the battle phase to end it, you can always neg those effects with Requiem. That was full combo with 2 generic special summons. And the last one would be from the 1 card engine starter.